This is video 3 out of 3 for the PPR orientation of college offices. This video will cover how to work together to complete the self-study and how to submit it through the My Cedar Crest portal. So first off, this should be a shared project. It should be a collaboration as much as possible. You might get, depending upon the size of the office and the number of staff that you have, everybody to take one section of the self-study report and then take just responsibility for pulling it together and collaborating certainly on the analysis and recommendations. This should be a team document. This shouldn't be something that one person is writing sort of all by herself to pull it together. If we do that, we've really missed a central opportunity with PPR. So it's also important to be sharing information as you go along, especially with related offices. And I'd encourage you to hold monthly update meetings, right? So here's the project, here's what we're going to do, and here's where we're moving along. It'll become very critical, particularly as you come to the analysis and writing phase, to making to make a list of goals and objectives that everyone think makes sense in terms of what we should be accomplishing over 5 years. And then please include any office stakeholders. So once you have the self-study underway, how will you submit it? To start off, you want to get logged into My Cedar Crest, and then in the list of red links up at the top under More, you'll find the assessment page. Here is where under college office forms for PPR, you'll find some essential documents that'll help you pull together the report and finally submit it. I think the two most critical are the outline and the template. The template is really designed to help you in terms of getting done what needs to get done with as little ambiguity as possible. So if you'll open both of these documents, you'll find some essential tools. The first of those is an outline, which we'll review here. It pulls together just in one sheet the 6 sections of PPR for college offices, and then just details for you what you need to provide in each section, right, in terms of getting the document together. Then the separate document is the PPR office template, which is a Microsoft Word document that will enable you to see through each section what needs to go into the components of PPR and, critically, the standard against which the assessment committee will be evaluating it. So there's a table of contents you can update just by page numbers only, and that'll keep everything in order. There's another copy of the outline. For each section in the template, you'll find both the section description and then also the standard that assessment committee reviewers will be evaluating what you provide here against. And you can read the rubric that assessment committee reviewers use also from the My Cedar Crest portal. When reviewers are evaluating your self-study, they'll be judging it on a 0 through 3 point scale. So a 2 on that scale, kind of in the middle, is meets the standard. A 3 is exceeds the standard. A 1 indicates something that, in terms of how well that section of the self-study is meeting the standard, needs attention. So that's the kind of thing that over the next periodic program review cycle, 4 to 5 year period, you'll want to report on improvements. Anything that's marked as 0 is something that's critical and needs immediate attention and immediate follow-up within the next annual review cycle. So within this template, then, you'll see the standards that are included for each section, as well as some templates to help you draft and write the section as clear as possible. So remember those SMART goals, right? So the recommendations that you're making, both to operations or resources, right? So what is the office's hopes over the next 4 to 5 year period. You can write that in just one sentence under the recommendation. If you need to provide some description, there's an area for that. And when you're mapping that back to the previous PPR goals, right? So what were the goals of the office? Which were those here? And then how do they align to the college's mission? An effective way of showing that is through alignment to the strategic plan. So the strategic plan of the college has 4 areas: academics and academic excellence, student experience under transformational student experience, facilities and resources on campus under investment in tomorrow's education, and then community relations and a college of greater impact. How does the college impact those around us? So you'll see that each section of the PPR has a layout of what you should be doing, and then some guidelines for how best to indicate that. So you can compile this all as one Microsoft Word document if you are able to do so. If not, if you have things such as appendices that you need to pull together outside of the Word template, you can do that as a compressed folder or a zipped folder and just submit that through the My Cedar Crest portal. So for instance, if you have Excel files or PDFs that you need to pull together, maybe resumes, job descriptions, and so forth, and you can't paste those into the Word template, just compress them and label them as appendices. So, Appendix 1.1 for Section 1.1 and so forth. And that can be uploaded through the website. You're also welcome to use the Word template as a section for additional comments, so please feel free to use that for any extended analysis that you may like to use, and you'll pull that together and submit it through the My Cedar Crest assessment portal. To submit the self-study and any appendices, then find yourself to the My Cedar Crest assessment page, and under Admin and Support Office Reports, you want to locate your office, and then you can upload them as a handout, and again, any zipped files will load here as well. Once you've submitted your documents and you've gone through the PPR report process, the assessment from the assessment committee reviewers will appear in the field below. So that's orientation for college offices. Please contact the Office of the Provost if you have any questions.